Are you gonna go live? Are you just on Instagram? Okay, cool.
Never go live.
You never go live.
Hardly.
You should try it out, man. You can use that chair right there to prop it up.
I think I should do. I'm not gonna do it now because my battery's going down. I don't have my
Come on, man. I got a charger for you.
Where?
Over here, yo. See what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna live anyways.
This nigga, dude, I can't stand this nigga, man. Man, yo. Let's see. Go over here. Find the clip. Things that have to happen in progression is crazy.
What's up, y'all? What's happening? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in here. How are yous? What? Me too. How'd you know?
What, it's your birthday?
No, I'm just talking to imaginary people saying this stuff in my mind. Well, how's it going? You said you did press record?
Yeah, relax. See the time up there quick.
Oh, I meant the camera.
Oh, no. Because I'm not prepared, yo.
And rolling.
You playing on fire.
Rolling. Rolling down the river. Rolling down the river. What's with this one? How's it doing this squeaky?
Oh boy, man. Can you just give me like a second to get things in line, man?
There we go. I got it.
Like, you are a baby when it comes to this thing.
Why are you talking?
You're a baby, man. I promise. Hey, what's wrong with this? Have you figured it out? Just take a second to see if you got it first, man.
So I want you guys to understand.
Golly, dude. I'm a stooge.
No, I said you're the funniest dude.
Because in my head, I was like, I do a lot. Like, I was like, I'm going live on here. Now I gotta get this. I gotta get this link to post on my Instagram. Tell the other question. Hey, where's the creamer at?
Camera's off, dog.
Huh?
We're not centered.
Is it off? What do you mean?
So we're off.
How? See,
like
exactly. See, I literally I'm giving an example of how you're disruptive. Just scoot over something. Or turn the camera some that way, dude. You got to make a decision, man. I can't do all of it, man. I'm happy. Now that's why I told you don't press record until we get things solid, yo. God, yo. Gosh, man, you still talking to me. I'm trying to post this content. You're saying we're live, yo.
How long does it take to go live, man? You've been doing this for 10 minutes.
Well,
Lax literally had it on sitting on the tripod for 10 minutes.
No, this is Instagram. And it takes a...
I thought she was going on TikTok.
I'm promoting this link on Instagram and then going live.
That's why Lack can't be someone's boss. Everybody will be fired.
Yeah, I get aggravated quick, man. That's why I need an assistant. Because yeah, you should, man. Watch when you sit down. See, just know that you already press record.
It doesn't matter, Lack. You know who goes through it all? You know who goes through everything second by second?
Just know that you have already. How's that look? Oh yeah. See, it's much better. See, just know that you press all this footage right here is gonna waste.
It doesn't even matter. Like, I don't know why you care so much.
Because an editor.
It doesn't matter. I go through it. I see all the words. Once it starts. What's up, DB? I'd rather hit it now than forget it.
Oh, what are we talking about? Oh, no, freak.
A little bit now.
Oh, now we're cooking, huh? Now you see what I'm saying. Dweeb.
Light switch in the back.
A light switch. It's all good. You know? Yeah.
Oh, are you too far over there?
Nah, man, we good. Nah. You know what I'm saying? This is what you did, homie.
I ain't barely touched this thing. There we go.
There we go.
Let them cook.
How's that look, everybody? What's up, DB? What's happening? How you doing? How's it look? What's up, y'all? How's everybody? Everybody.
We want details. It's Tuesday.
Everybody.
We early. We early. You know what I'm saying?
How far are the riots from here?
The riot are probably like 2 or 3 miles away.
Still happening?
Yeah.
That's how they had all those it's coming down the freeway, they had all those exits blocked off.
Right.
Like Figueroa and stuff.
It's real out here, man. It's real out here, but I'm also getting upset that people, man, they care about me. I get it. They be like, "You good? You need a place to stay?" What are you talking about? I got a call like 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, I heard what's happening, man. Are you safe? I'm like, there's riots. Oh no, they just showing y'all. They're just showing y'all chaos. I get it. This is great. This is great for their
Right.
Well, thank you, though. I'm going back to bed. What time is it? It's 3 a.m.
They're like, we fine over here. People asking, you good? I'm like, I'm far away.
Eons away. I'm on Mars.
I gotta go looking for it. I'm driving my route for this delivery, y'all, just in time. All right, DB, good. Let's get you.
What you
through
doing?
it.
What you driving?
Drugs. You just going you're a mule, drug mule going from place to place.
The way money looking right now, I definitely might want to take up on that offer.
What's up, Fresco Black? If they were like, "Hey man, it's 50,000 to shove this drugs up your ass and go from here to Cancun," you saying yeah?
Seeing that I've never experienced any sort of butt play, that right there is the scariest part.
I mean, that's what they do. They just keep finishing up your ass.
That means that you've already have dabbled in that. This is not your first time something been shoved up your ass.
Even if it is your first time, they're gonna lube it up and shove it in there. And you see, I saw this one dude. I forgot what video it was. Someone I was watching. He was at the airport, and they do like the scan, and it was like 40 in his body. And they were like, "Dude, if one of these explode," and they had to sit there and get them all out, and then you got arrested.
What if they tickled you? Shout out.
He's like, "Please don't make me laugh or sneeze."
Or sneeze.
What's up, Fresco? What's good, brother?
Hey,
how
do you get caught? How do you get caught?
They went through this. You got to go through the scanner.
Oh,
you know that chick who had the weave. She had like all of it sewed into her hair.
I hate that was he was the example, and they was like, "Yo, turn the camera on. We got to show the world this.
Right.
More people need to witness this."
Did you just move over?
No, I haven't moved. You know I haven't moved. See?
Yeah, be ruining everything, guys.
Let them cook. What do you think is moving a second ago?
Hide that right there. Hide that right there. Oh, that looks great. Perfect. What's up, Miranda? What's happening? Hit the like button, y'all. Please do. What? You get banned from going live?
No, I love that this is the idea of, hey, scan your credit card. This is ways people can pay you. That's a great idea.
Dion finally shared the Squadcast love. It was great to see you. Yeah, man. He's never once advocated for me to be on the show. Not one time. We've been doing this podcast for 2.5 years now. Not once did Dion say, "You guys should get Chaz on here." Not once did he mention Lackaroni and Chaz or Chaz in general. There's no Chaz mentioning whatsoever.
Says the person who has not invited me to go on the road with him.
How am I going to invite you to go on a road with us?
Exactly. It's not my show.
What are you talking about?
We're in the same boat.
I mentioned you to come to San Diego, didn't I?
No, I said I want to come. You said come through. I invited myself. Yeah.
What?
I invited myself.
Hey, man, you guys all know Chaz. You should have Chaz on here one day to hear on a text.
I'm on
private link.
I'm on a very thin line over there. seeing that I was already about to get banned due to
recklessness.
A little scruffle with one of the members.
Squadcast and Dallas were both fired last week. Thank you, Fresco.
Hey.
Need couples therapy. We handle it like men.
We fight a lot. We actually
fisticuffs.
Yeah.
Instead of you, they banned the Wicked Witch. Dang.
Yeah. Seeing that I didn't get invited yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those things of, so something happened. We're gonna work out some kinks and possibly meet you in next week. And I was like, it's with Chaz, wasn't it? Chaz.
Yeah, right. That was great, man.
It was like just association with him.
Great. If I was using my, you'd never invite him back.
It's like I didn't know he was this reckless.
Pretty reckless.
So let me tell you what happened today.
Okay.
2 things happened today. So
right,
first of all, shout out to my daughter. She graduated.
Hey.
Yep. Proud, super proud of her.
Mm-hmm.
Second. What? What's the name? Is it? Are we gonna say it?
I think it's good.
You know how
deep
it is.
What is that? From Squadcast or do probably one of those?
Oh yeah, that's from Squadcast.
Y'all, it's funny, man. Y'all would say something like it happened to us a week ago.
Yeah.
So y'all would mention something. I'm like, I don't know what I said.
It happened from Squadcast because we were talking about the whole bear thing.
Okay.
And then it was like, hey y'all ain't gotta worry about the bear no more.
Okay.
Hey y'all, he's like, is this Dion? That's what you said.
Well,
Secondly, my daughter graduated. She's about to go to Hamilton High School. In the midst of
that was the first thing you said.
Yeah. So
okay.
Second thing is in the midst of taking pictures and giving her love and doing her little TikToks with her friends. I'm excited about her exodus of middle school. I'm chewing gum, and in that whole moment, my gum wrapped around my bridge in my tooth and just snatched it down.
Your whole tooth?
Yeah, hold on. You got to focus on it. Automatic focus on
your whole tooth came out?
So I have a bridge on the side of my mouth.
I don't know what that means.
A bridge is if you have 2 teeth that are possibly like it's like a glove over a set of teeth. The best way to say it. So if this is your actual teeth, you're putting a bridge on top of that, like a fake tooth that goes on top of that.
Okay.
So I had like a cavity that was in between 2 teeth.
Okay.
And it was like, either we can give you a root canal and fix one, and then possibly try to get the other one a cavity, or we can give you a bridge. So let's give me a bridge. And I had it for like 10 years. Okay. So this is the first time that glue kind of got loose. And I'm chewing the gum. So like I said, my teeth are like little tiny little Tic Tacs. And there's like a little glove that goes on top of it.
Okay.
So like this right here, can you see it?
Okay.
Yeah. And
what's the problem though? Just the cavity.
I'm still talking.
Oh, okay.
You stopped me and asked me what's the bridge.
No, but why do you need a bridge? Why'd you need the bridge?
So
just because of the cavity in between?
I got you.
Okay.
Look at your teeth as 2 apples.
Okay.
And you know when they say one bad apple can spoil them all?
Sure.
So one tooth had a cavity that was in between it, and it started to kind of connect to this one.
Got you.
They said this one was really bad. We're gonna give you a root canal. You know what root canal is? Go in and clean all that stuff out and then pack it up and fix it like that. And it was like, and this one right here, can just kind of give it like a little cavity thing right here because it's not hitting the root. So I was like, just give me a bridge.
And the bridge is what?
The bridge is they shave that tooth, both teeth down into like little tiny little like hooks. And then they do a mold of my teeth, and then they put it on top of it. So
yours doesn't look like that to me. I don't see like turn again.
It's the bridge.
Oh, you have it in.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they came out.
I'm still talking. You keep cutting me off.
Well, I have questions, man. I don't know what a bridge is. You're like, do you know what a bridge is?
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So when we chewing gum,
Mm-hmm.
it latched onto it, and then I come out like that, and the gum poured it down.
Gotcha.
So I said, oh, and I heard it rattling around my mouth. I said, okay. So I took the gum out, threw it in the trash can, and I just took the two. I said,
okay.
And I was like, I hope this mug don't come out, because if it keeps rattling and coming loose, I'm gonna have to cancel the podcast. So I'm talking to people, I'm chatting them, I'm living life, and I was like, this mug is not coming out. So maybe, I know it's not as stable. I hit up my dentist and I was like, hey, can I come in as soon as possible to get this fixed? And they had said you can go to like a CVS and get some sort of denture glue,
okay,
to kind of keep it stable. Obviously, I'm not gonna fuck with anything hard.
Yeah.
Because now I'm in a predicament. This is the tooth that is loose, but also on this side, exposed nerve tooth.
Oh boy.
So this was like so if anything gets hot or too cold on here, my face get Bell palsy.
He goes, yeah. You're stupid.
so damn near only thing I can do is just drink like fruit smoothies, and this is very possible. And I just got to suck the liquid right down through my throat. So just go past everything. So only I can do is just drink fruit smoothies or soup. But yeah, that's what I am going through right now, because that mug came loose. And I said, and I hope that, like I said, it's just like a puzzle piece. It fits perfectly with the glue around the tooth, so it just kind of lacks right in.
Gotcha.
So I just hope that it can last till tomorrow morning. That's when they say I can get me in.
So you just like, all right, but if it does come out,
I just hope I don't bite down on it and break it.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna fuck with against hard pause, because it will accidentally come out just like
the only likes it soft.
Yeah,
in his mouth.
I'm soft.
All right. So for those who've been asking, there's a lot of riots and everything going in LA for the whole immigrants and things happening for our Latino brothers and sisters in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah.
So there is a whole, to pass, there's questions for the citizenship test that you have to answer to pass. Okay, so I'm gonna see if we would pass.
Oh, this is fun.
So there's 10 questions that they only ask out of 100, but I can only get 40 because some of them are like questions, some of them are like writing and talking and things like that. So those things, of course, we do well. So I'm gonna do the actual asking of questions. All right.
Let's do it.
Now here we go. So this is the questions they ask in the citizenship to be naturalized, as they say. All right. What country did we fight during the Revolutionary War?
Hold on. You know this? The Revolution War. Revolutionary War.
I do know this.
Okay, this is the Revolutionary War, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is seeing that I'm actually an American citizen. Let's see if I can actually pass it. This is great. All right, go for it.
That's the question. Okay. What country did we fight during the Revolutionary War?
I thought you said what war was it?
No. What country did we fight during the Revolutionary War? What country?
Now that I'm a huge fan of Hamilton, for the revolution, was it France? Revolutionary War? Britain. Was it France?
You only get one chance to get this right.
I said France.
No, it was wrong. It was England. That's who they hold. That's who they rebelled against. Oh, Lack is looking like he should be out here fighting in these streets.
I'm gonna get my papers taken.
All right, here we go. Who selects the president of the United States?
Who selects the president of the United States? The people.
Okay, I'll give you an A, B, and C. Okay.
The people.
The Electoral College, the citizens of the United States, or the Congress?
The citizens of the United States.
All right, Dan. Like, come on. So far, you can stay. Let me see. I got the answers way down here, so I gotta come back up.
Oh, so you'll know them yourself. So we both going together.
Yeah, we're doing. Oh yeah.
Gasoline draws.
Well, I knew two you were wrong. It's the Electoral College. Because those are the votes that matter.
Like, really?
Get the Electoral College. All right. Dion's got this one, guys. How many states are in the United States?
50.
There we go. Where are the 100? Why are there 100 senators in the Senate?
Why are there 100 senators in the Senate?
Yeah.
For 2 for each state.
Okay, here we go. Dion's rolling now. You can stay.
The funny thing is, you see, he's slicing like inch him towards the door. Okay, bring him back. He can stay.
What is the name of the ship that brought the Pilgrims to America?
Mayflower.
Okay. What president freed the slaves?
President freed the slaves. Abraham Lincoln.
That's what they say. When President Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863,
Hey man, you talking like Twister, man. Slow down.
When
homie.
President Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, it brought out enormous changes. Whose rights are guaranteed by the Constitution and the Bill of Rights?
Whose rights
are guaranteed by the Constitution and the Bill of Rights? A, citizens of the United States. B, people living in North America. Or C, citizens and non-citizens living in the U.S.
What's the first one again?
Citizens of the United States, people living in North America, or everyone, citizens and non-citizens living in the U.S.
Isn't A and B the same thing?
Nope.
You said say it again?
A is citizens of the United States. B is people living in North America.
Oh, A. Okay. Because you got to think this is a different time.
No, I got you.
This is a different time.
I got you.
Okay.
Who is the commander-in-chief of the United States military?
Who's the commander-in-chief of America right now?
Who is the commander-in-chief of the U.S. military?
Of the U.S. military. That would be Donald Trump.
Yes, the president. What is the national anthem of the United States called?
The national anthem is called the national anthem.
Okay. A, America the Beautiful. Anytime Dion's struggling, I'm gonna just give him the A, B, and C's. A, America the Beautiful. B, the Battle Hymn of the Republic. Or C, the Star Spangled Banner.
The Star Spangled Banner.
There we go. What is the minimum age of voting in the United States?
35.
Okay. What is the minimum age?
Oh, I thought it was to be president. 18.
What president is called the father of our country?
The father of our country, George Washington.
George Washington. Where does freedom of speech come from?
The freedom of speech comes from the Bill of Rights.
Come on now, Lack. Who signs bills and laws?
Bills and laws is Senate. Congress.
Yeah. Wait, is that the president? Let me look. I think it's the president. Go down here. It's number 13. The answer is the president. You are wrong.
Huh?
The answer is the president. You are wrong.
Who passes?
Who signs the bills and the laws is the president.
I thought you said creates.
You did not think that. But how long do we elect the president for?
How long he's gonna be in office?
Yeah.
4 years.
All right. What do we call a change to the Constitution?
A change of the Constitution? An amendment.
There you go. How many branches are there in the government?
As in
how many branches are there in the government?
There's 3.
Okay. What are they?
Judicial.
Okay. Yeah, I only know judicial and legislative. Representative? I don't know the other one.
Representative, help me!
I don't know. Judicial, legislative. What's the other one? I don't know.
It's embarrassing. You gonna have to cut all this out.
Electoral.
Electoral.
Executive. That's what I was gonna say. Executive. What does that even mean? I don't know what they do. What's that mean? What's
the executive branch? That's where the president is at.
Is it? And what's the judicial?
Senate and the Congress.
And what's legislative?
House of Representatives.
What's legislative? That's
House of Representatives.
Oh my God,
Congress.
An expert all of a sudden. Not that he.
Congress.
Not that it jogged his memory.
The Senate.
And what month is the new president inaugurated?
Inaugurated January.
Correct. Name the right guaranteed by the First Amendment.
of Bill of Rights.
Name the rights guaranteed by the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
And
right to bear arms.
No, but yeah, we'll stop there.
Right to protest.
Press, religion, peaceable assembly, which would be a protest. Who wrote the Star Spangled Banner?
Who wrote the Star Spangled Banner? John Hancock.
Who knows this? Who wrote the Star Spangled Banner? A. Betsy Ross. B. Francis Scott Key. Or C. John Philip Sousa?
Southside Young King. I know this one. This is Francis Scott King.
Oh, yeah? You sure?
That's B for sure.
How you know?
Because it sounds familiar.
Okay.
Other ones didn't sound familiar. Betsy Ross wouldn't even had the opportunity to get close to any of this man stuff.
Betsy Ross helped with the flag. Francis Scott Key is correct.
Because I remember somebody said that what's the track runner who was singing the Star Spangled Banner?
Yeah, who said, "Uh-oh"?
Yeah. And they said he said I'm sure Francis Scott Key was upset that he was off key.
Oh, hilarious. I gotta see it. I should have counted. Damn, should have counted how many you got right.
I got like 9 out of 12.
It's not bad so far, bro. So here, but to get United States, you only need to get 6 out of 10 right.
That's just as long as I get my 6 first.
But what if you got all the questions you just don't know? Like all of them? I was a 0 out of 10.
Being a citizen is terrifying, and I don't know these things.
All right. Okay. Who was the president during the Civil War?
Who was the president during the Civil War? What year was that?
Come on, this is easy work.
Civil War.
Yeah.
Civil War. Something of World War One.
This is easy work, bro. This is the Civil War.
What year was that? I need to know what timeline we on.
This was 1865.
Oh, George Washington.
I hoping you're joking here.
Civil War. Oh, Abraham Lincoln.
Come on, man.
These timelines are off, yo.
This is not the timelines that are off, dog. That was a gimme. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do?
Freed slaves.
All right. What special groups advise the president?
What special what?
Group advises the president.
Special groups.
What special group advises the president? His advisors.
The cabinet.
The cabinet. There we go. What is the legislative branch of our government?
The legislation.
The legislative.
Kai
said the Illuminati advises the president. What's the legislative branch of our government?
The legislation branch.
Legislative. What is a legistration?
Leg press.
Are y'all legislated? Does everybody get legislated?
Legislated.
What is the legislative branch of
legislative branch? Hold on. What is the legislative branch of what?
Legislative.
Legislated. Can we say leg branch?
Deion sound older. Legislative.
Being funny, but at the same time, I don't know. Legislated.
Legislative.
There
you go. Close enough, guys. What's the legislative branch of our government?
Legislative branch of our government is the Senate.
I don't know. I'm gonna look. I have no idea. I'm 3 options. I'm like, The answer is Congress.
Congress. I didn't carry the 1.
Who makes the laws in the United States?
Who makes the laws in the United States? The legislative branch.
The executive branch, the Supreme Court, or Congress?
Who makes the laws? The Senate. You said what?
The legislative. No, goddamn. The executive branch, Congress, or the Senate. I think I said. I gotta go back up.
Congress.
The Senate.
The Senate.
Right? Am I right?
I think it's Congress, yo.
Wait, I got it. What was that? Question 24?
It's Congress.
Hold on, my question 24.
I'm getting deported.
You're right. It's Congress. It makes a lot of sense. It's Congress. What is the Congress?
What's the Congress?
Mm-hmm.
Congress is. I need. It's not.
I give you A, B, and C.
Okay, give me A, B, and C.
The Senate and the House of Representatives, the executive branch.
Slow down, nigga.
This is not. These aren't words you haven't heard before.
I gotta look. I gotta associate it with the word.
The Senate and the House of Representatives, the executive branch, or the Democratic and Republican parties.
Democratic and Republican parties.
I think it's A. I think it's the House of Representatives makes up Congress.
Hold on.
It's too late. You already said
your answer. No.
You already said and with confidence. You looked in the camera. You paused. I gave you time. It is the Senate is the House of Representatives.
So here's the thing. There's nobody watching this live.
Congress.
So
There's people watching live. Watching you live.
I went to public school.
Who elects the Congress?
Who elects Congress?
The people.
The people.
The state governments or the Electoral College?
The people.
The people. What is the supreme law of the land?
Give me the A, B, and C.
The Constitution, the Articles of Confederation, or the executive orders?
What's A again?
The Constitution, the Articles of Confederation, or the executive orders? A is correct.
A.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
1776.
What day?
July 4th.
There we go. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution?
The first 10?
Yep.
Or the first 5?
The first 10.
Bill of Rights.
Come on now. What are the 3 branches or parts of the government? I already asked you that.
Yep.
How many U.S. senators does each state have?
2.
Who is in charge of the executive branch?
Who's in charge? You already asked this question.
No, I didn't. Who is in charge of the executive branch?
Executive branch?
Who's in charge?
The President of the United States.
Okay, I think that's right. Right. What determines each state's number of U.S. representatives?
Electoral College.
Okay, that is not correct.
Give me ABC.
The population of the state, the constitution of the state, or it's a fixed number in the Constitution?
One more time.
The population of the state.
Population state. That determines the Electoral College, right?
That determines how many representatives. I don't even know the question.
No, I'm not. So I think what determines the Electoral College, right?
This is the House of Representatives. What determines how many representatives does each state get?
You understand? You are talking a lot faster than my brain can register. I'm not looking at the question. You're seeing it, but also I'm trying to I'm listening, but also trying to register where have I heard this from?
All right, hold on. I'm gonna do see which number is this? So I'm gonna give you 31, 32, 33. All right. So we're at 34. Okay. So you have to go down for the answers, but the questions are in a row, and then you go down. You see the answers. All right.
So it's your turn.
Yeah. Actually, a lot.
All right. So the answer's up top.
Yeah, and then you have to scroll to find that number or where the answer is.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Easy work. We're gonna start you off easy.
Let's do it.
How old must the president be?
35.
Mm-hmm. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The vice president.
Easy work. You know what I'm saying? This is just the wet the beat. You know?
Who
Who becomes president if both the president and the vice president can no longer serve?
Secretary of State.
Oh, you know what? Let me scroll down because I don't know if this is a thing.
What's the A, B, and C? Secretary of State in there?
It is not.
It's not?
Mm-mm.
Oh, there's a third one.
The Supreme Court.
Uh-huh.
The Supreme Court decides.
Uh-huh.
The Speaker of the House.
Speaker of the House. That's the one.
And C, the Secretary of State.
Oh, Secretary of State. I was like, oh, that's got to be the one. Secretary of State.
You sure?
What's up, 12? It's Secretary of State. Go down.
Oh, so Twills, help me out with these questions because I don't want to keep scrolling down. She knows this is right up Twills' alley right here.
Ask her again. So Twilla, we're doing these are all the questions that go into the U.S. citizenship test because I was talking about the civil unrest happening in Los Angeles. So I was saying, can we pass this? Now they only ask you 10 questions. You only have to get 6 right out of 10. But we're seeing how many of these we can actually get right being naturalized citizens. And I think we have more than wrong, but it's still a good chunk that we just don't know. There's question marks.
Let's call them that.
They want money.
So the question I asked Chaz is, who becomes president if both the president and the vice president can no longer serve?
Secretary of State, baby.
Is that true?
Well, let's fail. So you're smart.
That's my business partner, y'all.
You have to scroll down and see. Speaker of the House. She said Speaker of the House.
So you was wrong.
Well, you have to scroll down and see.
Well, she's Googling.
She said she'd fail. She didn't Google it yet. She took a guess. Just scroll down, dog.
Oh, man.
What number is it? 34? 35?
Let's see. 36, actually.
This guy, ladies and gentlemen, don't want to move his thumbs a few inches. It's all gonna be edited anyway, so don't worry about that. The live people got to deal with it. But the folks at home, look, everybody bailed out when they saw this math. It's it's not just us talking random dumb shit.
The Speaker of the House, yeah. She's right.
Damn, it's the Speaker of the House?
Yep.
It's not Secretary of State?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever, man. It's a stupid government anyways.
I
don't know who the Speaker of the House. Do you know who the Speaker of the House is currently?
Yeah.
Who?
Stephen Miller.
Is that a person for real?
It's a real person, but I don't know if he's
It sounds like the singer somewhere.
When's the last day of the year you can send in federal income tax forms?
April 14th.
That is.
What's the tax day? 15th. April 14th or 15th? 14th or 15th?
Is that your final answer?
15th. That's what I said. I'm gonna go with. I think it's 15th. 14th.
15th?
15th. Bam! That's the tax day, right?
That is correct.
All right.
Who can vote in the United States presidential election?
Citizens. U.S. citizens.
Who can vote in the United States presidential election? Your A, all registered citizens 18 years of age and older. All citizens 21 years of age and older. All citizens 16 years of age with a valid driver's license.
A.
Mm-hmm.
Bam!
You make up in this person.
Yep. They want their money.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't getting it.
What is the Pledge of Allegiance?
Like, what is it? Or like, what is it?
You just said the same thing twice.
But differently. What is it? It's an oath to America, or do you want the actual Pledge of Allegiance?
No.
Like I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Question.
The United States of America, to the republic which stands.
No.
But what is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an oath that citizens take to pledge allegiance to America.
Good job. Let me see if that's the answer. You said it.
There's no A, B, and C?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, okay.
But
you gotta see if it
right.
Will we take this answer, the J style? We'll accept it. An oath. I saw Izzy doing it the other day at school.
Oh, it is not correct.
Oh, what is it?
It is the promise of a loyalty. It's the promise of loyalty to the flag and the nation.
I feel like that's the same thing.
No, yours was
an oath.
Yeah, but yeah, the one that I thought you said verbatim is an oath to uphold the law of the land.
I think I said an oath to pledge allegiance to America.
Right, but they're very similar.
It's an oath. An oath is a dedicated.
Is the oath and a promise the same thing?
Pretty much. An oath is like a declaration of.
But I think the Pledge of Allegiance is a loyalty of the law.
If I take an oath or vow, like I vow to do this, I swear to do this, those are all.
So an oath, a promise, vow are all synonymous.
I think they're all in the same realm.
Mm-hmm. What's the difference between flag of the nation and law of the land? Because that's the difference.
The flag of the nation.
Flag of the nation and the law of the land. One's an oath to uphold the law of the land, and then C is the promise of loyalty to the flag of the nation.
No, there's a huge difference.
Right. So they try to screw niggas over. They try to really screw people over with this.
Hey, how you supposed to get that 100% right?
Right.
It's like I guess more to the law of the land than the flag.
Imagine you get deported from that question.
Because nigga, a pledge of allegiance to a flag, what are we talking about? It's like, all right, well, you picking a flag or the law? It's like, I think I should pick the law, right?
Right. It was like,
hey, Russia, do y'all freestyle the podcast? 1,000%.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is not scripted.
We have never had one free thought going.
Oh, we're in the booth.
What else you got?
In what month are general presidential elections held?
November.
Yeah.
Come on.
Who confirmed Supreme Court justice?
Who what?
Who confirms Supreme Court justice?
Judges?
Justice.
Judges.
Justices.
Judges.
No, it says justices.
Well, I'm asking judges is my answer.
Oh. Like, nigga, I can see it. I don't know this answer.
What's the A, B, and C's?
A, the Senate.
Uh-huh.
B, House of Representatives.
Oh, boy.
C, justices are nominated and not confirmed.
What was the question?
I'm getting deported, brother.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Who confirmed court justices?
The Senate, the Congress, or
Senate, House of Representatives. Justices are nominated and not confirmed.
I'm gonna go. Because justices are the same as judges, aren't they?
I'm assuming. I don't know why they said that versus judges. Let me see. 40 is,
like
what'd you say?
Justices. C.
No, it's A, the Senate. Twilla was right.
Twilla's
This is my best friend, y'all.
This is
my
terrible.
business partner, y'all.
She's killing.
I love her so much. I wish more people would know how smart she is.
She's a genius. I'm doing terrible. I'm doing terrible.
Okay, I'm in the wrong section.
I think I've only had 2 questions right.
Who vetoes bills?
The president.
I gotta scroll back down again.
Redemption. It's the president.
You sure?
Yeah. Right, guys?
What if it was his bill?
I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. Sitting here on Capitol Hill. Anybody? Schoolhouse Rock? Anybody? We'll check it. But I think I'm pretty sure.
Let's see. What's this?
The Prez, baby. I don't know. Can the president make a bill? I don't know if he can make a bill. Don't we as people present a bill to the Senate or the House of Representatives, and then it has to go get passed by Congress, and then the president has a final say to veto a bill or something like that?
There should be a video game.
And then it can go.
That makes this very simple for us. As like,
and then it goes back.
These are side quests.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Congress presents a bill, president can veto. But the Congress presents a bill that's not from us, from the Senate, or from the people. They're represented by representatives and senators, or make up the Congress. Yeah, here we go. I'm all in now. Now I got it. Mm-hmm.
I think Hamilton need to go back in more.
I've never watched it.
Kind of do. Where is that?
I heard it's great. Congress can override a veto. Then what's the point of the veto? Danny DeVito.
Hello.
No boy. That's it. How many was
well,
it?
You stopped at. You gave me these questions at 34.
Yeah, so it should be like to 46.
Oh, okay. We're gonna do that. No, I did it. We did it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's 44. Yep. No.
Hey, man,
you gave me the first
30. I give you a lot.
Yeah, nigga. If it's only 40 in here,
I give you a lot.
I want you to feel more than me.
No, because you were like, you're going too fast. I'm like, this is not that fast. Mm-hmm. But the way Dion reads, he's like, okay, so hold on.
Who makes the laws in the United States?
The Congress. Is that an option?
Yes.
The Congress.
You going with Congress?
I'm going with the Congress. Right, guys? That's what sucks. It's like, I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
The Congress.
The Congress.
If we turned 18 and we had to literally take a test to see if you can remain a citizen or not, if right out of high school you said, okay, guys, you just turned 18. Here's for able to be able to vote, join the military, buy cigarettes, or whatever it is. To be a citizen here, you got to pass this test. Born here or not. To remain a citizen, man, you know how many people would not be citizens?
My soul is shredded.
You know how many people would not be citizens here?
Yep.
Look at Twitter. Said she felt, but civics is one of her favorite classes. When I hear civics, I think of a Honda. I don't even know what civics has to do with the government. I don't know what you're talking about.
Civics definitely sounds like a mutant from the future.
Civics again.
Civics and music.
You got to come with me to the future. Look, it's civics.
Cool.
I did Model United Nations all through high school.
Here we go. This is a question you asked me to see if you remember.
All right.
What is the legislation branch of our government?
It is legislative. You're reading it. And I do not know. I don't know what the legislation is. Legislation.
So embarrassed, man. Hey, man.
I was like, man, I gotta get my license legislated, man.
Words are my Achilles heel.
Oh, snap.
Oh, boy. This is humiliating.
We're
gonna cut all that out, so that don't even matter. That's not even gonna make it to the tape.
Woo!
Oh, that's great.
I was like, man, I knew that one was gonna be a tough one, bro.
Yeah, that's good. That was a good little segment right there.
If someone went through your search history, Lack, what's the one thing you'd fake a seizure to distract from?
Fake a seizure?
Yeah, to distract them from.
Slow down. Say it.
If someone went through your search history, what's the one thing you would fake a seizure to distract them?
You already gave me an excuse.
But what is the thing that they're about to find?
Oh,
that you start going,
oh, got you. Recently or in overall?
Whatever.
Because we've got a lot on this thing right here.
I'll tell you what I looked up yesterday.
What'd you look up?
That was random. Can you give yourself a rim job?
Depends if you don't have a rib.
It was like, well, most commonly there's not, most humans cannot.
Due to their rib cage and the length of their penis.
I was like, the penis has nothing to do with your rim job.
What's a rim job then? Is that head?
That's when you're looking at an asshole.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a rim job. I thought rim job was just like.
I thought it was just regular oral.
Yeah. That's why girls are so excited. I said, can I get a rim job? Like, yeah.
Yeah, so that was first base. What are you talking about? I go ass first, then ass.
Now I think about it, rim job is hilarious because it's like playing with the. It's like right before the ball go down the hoop.
Like, you're sitting there waiting for. Oh, how's it going? It's in there. What's up, boo? What's happening? How you doing?
Before I forget, y'all, I apologize. I wrote the rap.
Mm-hmm. You did not perform it.
No, I didn't have because I had my daughter's graduation.
Blame your daughter. But how long have you known about this graduation?
It's been
a
months.
year.
Yeah,
you know, since she was born, that this day she was going to have an 8th grade graduation.
I just haven't recorded it yet. And
what's up, Dice95?
It'll be out tonight.
Says it's funny because it sounds like Dion autocorrects words to his own dictionary.
That's perfect. That is a perfect.
Legislation is one of them. You're never going to say legislative.
Legislation.
It is not it.
That's not it?
Nope. No matter how many times you say it wrong, it's still
legislation.
That's definitely the autocorrect. You're like, no, put what I'm saying. It is legislative.
So there's no S in there?
Legislative.
Legislators.
Oh, Jesus.
Legislators.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's a problem for me. I think I learned it wrong too long.
All right, y'all ready for these random questions? Random questions. If animals could talk, which species would be the rudest? These are all random chat GPT questions.
Oh boy.
If animals could talk, which species would be the rudest? Cats.
If animals could talk, what
species
would be the rudest?
Gotta be a cat. Like cat would just be like, look at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look at you all. Ugh. Ugh. A cat would be like a teenager all the time. Ugh. 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 Your daughters do that?
They definitely give me a face.
That would
rudest.
That's what I think a girl.
I was saying
you don't understand.
Alley cat.
Cat and the cat are in the same.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like I feel like house cats are bougie versus like rude.
Yeah, alley cats like, hey, we fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, suck my dick, yeah.
Get a load of this guy. Yeah, they definitely.
What you looking at? We want the claws, huh? What's up, B Mob? What's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely cat.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
If your pet could talk, what would your pet say? What would be the first words your pet says?
If my pet could talk,
What's the first thing your pet would say to you?
did you know I can talk?
I think he'd be like, stop blaming me for your fucking farts. Your farts stank, dog.
The funny thing is, I love seeing facial expressions on dogs, and they be like, or just right here where they do something wrong.
Yeah, they be looking like people. They be like, oh, you know you did something wrong, huh? You know you did it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a video of this dog ram a hole in the wall, and he just did. He was like, I'm out of here, man. Yep. They would be like, who did this? They'd be like, oh, I'm in trouble, huh?
Right. It is crazy how like dogs are built in like procreating creatures, as in like they had like something's happened to my body. I have to hump.
Yeah, instinct.
Right. What's that smell?
If your life was a sitcom, what would your theme song be? Oh, here's a good one for Dion. If you're damn it, hold on, I just lost it. Yeah, damn it. Where'd it go? You get $5 million, Dion. Okay, you get $5 million, but someone you can't stand, right? Whether it's X, whether it be some kind of rival, somebody who stops you from getting something, gets $100 million. Okay.
Okay.
Now, this person, are you taking the deal? Okay. This is the deal. You get $5 million, they get $100 million. Okay. Now, are you taking the deal, or are you staying broke out of spite? Or are you gonna take your $5 million even though they get 100? Or are you both getting nothing? You're like, you're not getting $100 million, and I'm not getting my $5 million, or we can both walk away with something.
Because
this is someone that you despise.
And who's giving us this money?
It doesn't matter. This is someone that you despise, and there's a random deal on the table. It's like, listen, I'll give you $5 million, but this person gets 100. Or you can both walk away with nothing.
I don't get my money.
You don't get it? And this person's gonna go home to you and be like, how's your little $5 million doing?
I would say, can I have this in writing? How's that 100 million then over there, huh? How's that 100 million? Just know that I'm the reason why. I'm gonna give you a good side. Is there any way I can possibly get a third of your winnings?
Would you rather be famous to be a cult leader?
Famous a cult leader?
Be known for being a cult leader, or being like the worst singer like Samuel Hung? She bang, oh, she moves. Should be a walking, talking joke, or a famous cult?
William Hung all day. Because cult leaders always end bad. It always end bad. It's never like, he was good.
There's some cult leaders out there doing very well for churches.
Now, until they get caught. A cult leader never ends bad. Never ends good. When the power becomes too big, and they be like, I think we can kind of squeeze another 10% of these people. I think we can possibly.
They have people giving up houses, and yeah, that's crazy. But the power. Yeah. Everywhere you go, someone's mocking you, or they're revering you.
Yeah,
they're going like, "Damn, we love you," or they're going like, you're the guy who sucks for money.
I'm totally fine with hey, William Hung, do the song again. I'm at Arby's, man. Can
I'm throwing stuff at you? Do the song, you joke. Boo. You on the side? Is my check clear? She bang.
Yeah, all day.
What's the pettiest? This is great for Deanne. What's the pettiest reason you stopped dating someone?
The pettiest reason
you stopped dating someone.
I wouldn't say it's petty, but it's petty.
Okay, so you would say it's petty.
Dating is a lot. I would say smashing.
Okay.
She couldn't wait. She couldn't wait a couple days. So the intro of us meeting, we talked about things we're gonna do, all the tricks we can do. We never had sex. We met, And then we got on the phone, and then it's like one of the things of like, oh, when we finally commit, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And then
Good old nasty talk.
Yeah, that nasty talk.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't wait. She was like, I want you tomorrow. I'm like, bad. You gonna do the blah blah blah? Absolutely. She came over on a period. I was like, you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait. Like, it didn't even give me a heads up either.
Oh,
Yeah,
she just said, "Here it is. Let me take this thing out." You got a trash can somewhere?
No. She
said, "Where you recycle? Where can I put this?"
So the funny thing is, the whole day during foreplay,
mm-hmm.
she's doing all the tricks, and then she kept going to the bathroom. Like she kept like I'm thinking like she's like full of liquid. So she's like, I gotta.
She was.
Yeah.
It was full of liquid.
Yeah. And I was like, why is she taking her panties off? So she was doing that for a long time. Yeah, she was topless, had panties on. I was like, oh, she's really.
What was her plan?
I have no idea.
Did you smash anyways?
I didn't know.
You're nasty.
I did.
You knew. Once you got in there, you knew.
I didn't know.
It's thick in here. Why is it so?
It smells like iron. It smells like pennies in here. Why?
There's a difference.
Right. So no, the lights were very dim. Very dim. Ironically, LED red lights are on as well.
We had the red light special for real. Oh, we had a whole seance going on. We had a blood transfusion.
We had candles burning, so everything was in here had this little hot oral.
Oh. Deanna went down and was like,
No, I did not.
Mm.
No, I did not. It said, can I come inside? I'm a vampire.
That's gross.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped seeing this girl because she kept doing that little sleepy voice. I hate that. No, like a hey, like a sound like Kim Kardashian time, like hey, Ray, hey, just kind of like that. Oh, that's a sleepy like hey, hey. Mm-hmm. I hate it. I hate it. I couldn't stand it. I was like, hey, what's happening? It's 3 in the afternoon. Hey. Like, bitch, wake the fuck up. What are you doing? I want you. I'm just clear your throat. Jesus. Yeah. It drove me nuts. Mm-hmm. I couldn't stand it.
Also, another time. What?
I knew you would have a bunch.
I got several. Yeah, she shitted in my apartment, like on the introduction. What was it?
Wait. She took a dump.
Yeah. After
you guys, she wasn't like in the bed or anything.
No.
You stopped seeing her because she had a poop?
Listen.
You clogged your toilet?
We had sex. Let's just say Monday.
You're a low human, dog. You're a low human being.
You going to finish?
Yep. Yeah,
now I have to add some pizzazz to it because
nope. You tell the truth, you sack of shit.
Pun intended. So Wednesday comes and she's talking about, a little cunnilingus, fellatio exchange. Mm-hmm. And she was like, let me go freshen up. And I was like, I'll be after you because we just came from like the movies and some dinner and stuff. So we like, let's go ahead and just to kind of wipe off the dust
of the day.
Yeah,
I got you.
And as I followed her in my apartment, I said, I smelled it. I was like, I can't even get around that smell.
She's like, you got any spray?
It was strong too. Like she had not.
Did you guys go eat before or something?
Like processed food, man. It was a strong smell. It was concentrated, like she was straining. Mm-hmm. It seemed like she was holding her heels like that. She was trying to push like this. I can't get it out. It's a cute smell. Like, oh no, but then there's like,
there's a cute poop smell.
Yeah, as in like, oh, she had gas. It's there's a soft little like, possibly she had a little gas in here or whatever, but it is that strong. Like,
you really gotta like somebody to be like,
No, because
the flagellant.
there's a different type of like smell.
Sure. There's some more foul ones than others.
Right.
But I don't think I smell one of like.
You never smell like a project chick shit or man. They ain't gotta be a chick versus like somebody who's vegan versus somebody who.
Did you say a project chick?
As in like all I got is Arby's and Wendy's in my neighborhood. So this is all we eat. And my EBT card, it takes that. So this is what my kids been eating. So we've been eating processed food for the past 7 years. So they don't even know what broccoli and alfalfa sprouts are. They just fuck with only doubles and Whoppers. So that's when that smell of like, yo, there's a difference.
Look, Fresco Black says, my ex are silent but deadly. Stop trusting her at that exact moment. Is that the worst one to do to somebody? Yo, to hit someone with the SBD and not say anything is crazy.
SBD?
Silent but deadly. If you hit somebody with one of those and you just lurking, waiting for them to be like, come on, man.
Yeah. You know what?
Because you know when it comes out, that's a foul one.
Yeah. I gave this girl a pass as I was going down.
Ass pass, She farted in your face
as she was climaxing.
Oh,
but I wasn't in my face; it was on my chin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt
I've had like the queefy ones.
Nah, it was gas.
No. She was trying her best.
She came and it released.
And he was like,
that gas got deported from her body.
Oh.
Deport.
She was like, don't leave. It's hard to keep your sphincter tight. When you're releasing everything else. Those are two muscles. You're like, I can't do these at the same time.
I gotta choose either way.
All right. What if your toxic trait was a superpower? What would your superhero name be?
If my toxic
trait was a superpower, what would your superhero name be?
Now I gotta think of my toxic trait.
Being petty's up there. Impatience up there also. Pretty petty. Twiller said it right away. King Petty.
Yeah, KP. My toxic trait. My name will be because now not a pressure of like, how can I be creative with his name?
Twiller said they call you 50 Cent. The ultimate petty superhero. That's great.
I think I like Toothpick.
Toothpick?
Yeah, just because when you petty like that.
It's Toothpick. Okay. That sounds like a very superhero name though.
I mean, we think Wolverine's a good superhero name? Yeah. It's just an animal. That's
a ferocious animal. Have you seen a Wolverine?
Versus a honey badger?
The same world.
Well, I mean, you know any hyenas?
I know one personally.
You think a hyena can be a Wolverine?
No.
Exactly. So why didn't call him hyena? Then?
I just said no.
You think a Wolverine would be a hyena? Yeah.
I think it fend them off. Them Greek gyros from Arby's Smack. It's random.
Right.
Oh, you did mention. I don't know what DB's been doing. Did y'all see the Rage? I don't know where.
That's wild.
What happened to Rage?
Yeah.
What
this dude was on live. Obviously, not know how big his platform was. Like we're doing right now. He on live. He was like, "What?" He's reading something like, "Yeah. So what? I smashed Sexy Red. Yeah, I slept with her. So what? I'm on the dead homies. Yeah, I slept with her. Where's showing ass like that?" And that little clip obviously went viral.
Okay.
She came online with like, "You lying on your meat is crazy. We've never had sex. If this is your way of trying to get some numbers up."
And she came on live on his live.
She just responded or something like that. And then he came back and was like, I think she video chatted him, and then she was like, "I need you to undo this." At this point, that lie that went around the world 3 or 4 times. Yeah, he smacked, Sexy Red. So then he has like, "I apologize on my main page." And he was like, "Hey y'all, I'm sorry that I said that. So what happened was, me and Sexy Red was on the plane together. We were going to a destination, and we slept next to each other. So I'm not saying I slept with her
we was just sleeping together, and that's what happened. I apologize. She was my favorite artist. I didn't sleep with her, and that's that. And I was like, this dude. I don't know why you thought this was gonna be like a little private little chat that you talked to your homie. Good question though. Have you ever lied on your dick, or if anybody lied, let's say they had sex with you? That's a good question.
Have I ever lied on my meat? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. You never lied on anything?
I don't think so. I don't think anyone has lied about sleeping with me. I've had women say that they are in a relationship with me.
Mm.
We had different definitions of relationship, mm-hmm. But I've had that.
Yeah, I did. I lied on my meat. I hate this over here for me. This is Lackaroni chat. I definitely lied, but it wasn't a lie. I didn't start this lie. Shut up, Chaz. I didn't start the lie.
Yes, you did.
This is what happened.
No, you started a lie.
Here we go.
All right, let's do it.
We're gonna omit a lot of these names. All right.
Okay.
The homie was like, let's just say her name is Cheryl. Right. He was like, yeah, I went to the comedy store and met Cheryl. I was like, you know Cheryl? He said, you know Cheryl? I said, keep telling the story. He said, yo, you know Cheryl? And I was like, tell the story, man. Keep going. He finished telling the story how he smacked Cheryl. Yeah, I'm doing this, I did blah, blah, blah. This is Cheryl. And that became the narrative. So now every time he tells this story, he was like, and Lack smacked her too. And I was just like, he was like, yo. And I didn't start this. I know who Cheryl was.
Why didn't you deny it? Because
it was one of those like you hear it.
Trash.
Listen. It's one of those things of like it was. So here's the thing. So if
you know what's funnier about this?
No,
I always want to be like, this is lacking a pass, but I bet you this was that long.
No, it's not. I will say this was maybe 15, 18 years ago.
Okay.
So it was like one of those things, like it was this ironic thing. Like if I had mentioned one of your high school friends, their name, if I mentioned one of your high school friends, you'd be like, oh my God, you know Cheryl Miller? And I'm like, and he was like, yeah, that's a homie. And I'm like, oh, I know how much of a freak she is. And he was like, you know Cheryl Miller? And I'm like, I know Cheryl Miller. Keep going. Like that. So that's what I was. But I'm giving him that look like,
and I'm like, you hit that too, like?
No, but he didn't say that because he's around people. So he was like, you know Cheryl Miller? And I was like, I do, man. Keep telling the stories like, so you know Cheryl. And I was like, yeah. I was like, keep going, man. In my head, I was like, I know her history. But at the same time, I'm giving him the face like, keep going. Like that. Tell the story. And that's how it became like that. So every time he told this wild sex story about this girl, it was like, and my man Lack smacked her too.
And you're right there, not denying it.
But because now the story is so rich.
This person still thinks you did it to this day.
Yes. Yes.
And Cheryl Miller's like, no, he didn't. Y'all just got me out here.
No, I never told the story.
You didn't have to tell the story. Someone else told it for you multiple times.
Yeah.
Trash can human.
I received it.
I love it.
Is that a lie?
You didn't clear up a lie.
That's that way.
You could have easily like, oh, I never hit that though.
No, I mean because it was like this. It's so cut me off, right? Cut me off when I say the name. Okay. This is how it happened.
Okay.
So this is the first time I had a threesome and got my ass ate at the same time. So it was me, Bobby, Cheryl Miller, and
Cheryl Miller.
Oh, so you know Cheryl?
I know Cheryl.
I was gonna say, I know so anyway,
Cheryl.
Here we go.
Hey,
so
I know Cheryl.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So you know how freaky she is. That's what I'm saying.
Freaky.
So yeah, we threesome. Yeah. That's how it happened. So in my head, I was like, I know how freaky she is.
Yeah.
So that's how it came. Mm-hmm. So then every time he start telling the story, I was like, now this story is huge, as in like this is a part of the everybody gather around for this crazy story. And if I'm around like, and my nigga Lack knows about.
I know about her. That's different than saying and Lack hit it. Just go ahead, say Lack hit it. Watch this, Dion.
No, he didn't say that.
What do you say?
So every time I come around, so the first time it was definitely like Shaq, like Lack knows about it. Then he's like, and Lack smash.
And you said,
but now I'm a part. I got a curl.
You could be like, nah, I didn't smash. No,
Nigga, you said it like a year ago that you smashed.
No, I said I know how freaky she is. But I ain't say I hit it.
Yo, you ruining the story because now I didn't branch this up and I didn't told people.
You're a selfish piece of shit, like because of the story. You ruining the story now? Boogaloo says Dion's name should be Captain America with the F capitalized on Cap.
Oh boy.
Captain Lack would be.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. And I'm embarrassed.
That's great. No, you're not. Goddamn shame.
Yep.
Shameful creature.
We got one other thing you though.
I think it's you can keep 3.
It doesn't say that, but that's what hard it is.
Yeah.
You can keep 3 of these options. You can 1, look 15 years younger. 2, read minds for 3 days. 3, these are pills, by the way. Take this pill. 3, forget your ex. 4, eat without gaining weight. 5, add 5 centimeters to your height.
Oh, I thought it was going different direction.
That might get picked for. They
Start right down.
All 3 on that one. How many inches is 15 centimeters? How many inches is 5 centimeters?
Boy.
It's 1.97 inches.
Oh, you just came up 2 inches right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Adding 6 inches to your meat is crazy. You'd kill somebody.
And when you have no proper training, you be like, what do you mean stop? You're like, this hurts. What do you mean?
There's somebody out there like, you know how 6 inches will put me at 6 inches?
You know 6 inches will put me at 6 inches.
I would kill someone with 6 inches more than me. I don't want this responsibility because I'm gonna try to kill her.
She's like, don't put it all the way on the climax. I'm sure I need to look up stories of somebody rupturing a vagina hole.
Had to be.
As in, like, hey, this is a cul-de-sac. Stop. This is where it ends. You're like, nah, okay. I still got a lot more shaft.
I'm making a freeway right through.
Making a freeway
right through the cul-de-sac. Right through the neighborhood.
Imagine this is where the vagina ends. You be like, can I at least slide in the fallopian tube? Is there any way I can kind of curve?
Comes out her back. Oh, you pierced my back.
I'm just getting started.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeesh. Oh my bad.
Okay, go. Sorry.
Okay. Add 5 minutes to your height, 5 centimeters to your height. Become super strong. Have a lot of money. Always feel happy or get millions of followers. I'll read this again back to that. You can take these pills. 1, look 15 years younger. 2, you get 3 options. 1, look 15 years younger. 2, read minds for 3 days. 3, forget your ex. 4, eat without gaining weight. 5, add 5 centimeters to your height. 6, become super strong. 7, have a lot of money. 8, always feel happy. Or 9, get millions of followers.
All right, here we go. Always feel happy.
Mm-hmm.
What's the second one?
Read minds for 3 days.
No.
15 years younger.
No.
Forget your ex.
No.
Without gaining weight.
That's the one.
Yes.
2,
add 5 centimeters to your height. Become super strong. Have a lot of money.
have a lot of money. There it is. That's my 3.
How much money is a lot of money?
Let's just say,
Like, there's a lot wherever I think of, like $20 billion.
yeah.
Like, what's a lot?
Right. Oh, also,
Because depending on my pockets, a lot is not a lot.
right, a lot. Yeah. Who's the broke person who wrote this? Like, I want
A lot of money.
$1,500.
Because I go, millions of followers can get you a lot of money if you play it right, but also,
Yeah.
I'd rather have that money.
Right.
I'm definitely taking Eat Without Gaining Weight. That is the one.
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't know what your insides would look like. It's like you are fit. outside.
Yeah, it's like
You got the 6-pack going on, your rib, you got
yeah,
2% body fat.
it is tumultuous.
However,
you are dying.
your liver is shut down. Well, how long has it been shut down? For days. You got days to live. Your heart is so clogged. I was wondering when I was tired from breathing. Your heart is clogged.
But you're always happy though.
Y'all, your arteries are so clogged. You can't get an air bubble pass, man.
Your blood is lava.
Your heart is stopping right now.
They gotta keep it on you like this. Keep it on you.
The fat has taken over.
Yeah.
Right.
You have a little civil war happening in your body. Your body is so confused.
I always feel pretty happy, so I'm going to skip always feel happy. So I'm usually already there.
Sure.
So I'm going to go even without gaining weight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have a lot of money, I guess. See, 5 centimeters only gives me about 2 inches. So I'm 5'9" instead of 5'7". I don't know what that really does for me life-wise. Does that change anything for me? Does my life become like different being 5'9" to 5'7"?
I'm 6'4", so I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm 6'4".
What does the 6'6" change anything for me?
I was leaving an event today. It feels great to kind of hover over people. I can look at everybody's eyes. It was a Hispanic and Asian community, so I was kind of the guy. As I'm like, hey, see a young lady? Oh, sure. It feels great to be in grocery stores. Like, can you have young man? Can you hand me that on the top shelf?
Could you hand me that? Bitch, we're the same height. We're gonna give you a leg up. Here,
you gonna give my hands and knees? I'm your stool.
So I'm gonna take super strength for some reason. Why not?
Why?
Why not?
What are you doing?
If you were about to get hit by a bus and I came, and I was like, oh, you would be happy I had super strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or if something collapsed and I was able to get the rubble off of us right now, right?
How often does this happen?
I'm saying, but it's good to have. Just
let's.
I don't want the other stuff.
Let's just recap your life.
I don't want to read minds for 3 days. That's boring. I really don't give a shit.
Life is about happiness, man. I'm telling you.
I'm already feel happy.
Yeah, until something happens.
Then I have to have super strength to get the rumble off my daughter.
So until something happens. And now let's just go over your entire life. What could you have used your super strength for?
Wrestling.
I
would have murdered.
You gotta use it with care.
I gotta.
Oh no,
girl! I only gave him 1% strength.
Yeah, but how do you turn down? How you pull your punches? How do you
pull my punches?
Yeah, because
I'm knocking heads clean off their somebody.
If you have ultimate strength, you will murder people. Like if you have the ability to punch a hood of a car when it's coming and flips over, that means what you will do to a human is inhumane.
It's crazy. I have to give you like a little.
Yeah, you gotta. And then he's like, "Why aren't you running full speed?" He's like, "Because have you seen the first episode of The Boys?" I will. What
is super strength? Am I like 3 times stronger, or am I like? We're not talking strength. Right? It's crazy. Captain America strength.
Because are you impenetrable? If somebody punches you, will it hurt them? Hurt them? Because you can come back. You can. Because strong is essentially, I can't get tackled.
Yeah.
It's not. It has nothing really to do with speed, but is strength also jumping?
No. Because
these are leg muscles.
Mm-hmm.
So are you just jumping to the end zone? That's not fair. You won't be able to play. You would have to really pull back your punch until you get caught cheating. You're like, hey, what was that? You ever seen like a little glitch? And like, he just jumped 10 yards.
I'm like, I just work out harder than they see me eating cheesecake in the pool. I just work out harder than everybody. When do you actually exercise?
Mm-hmm. You got to still be studying. But then when they find out that you're a mutant, they were like, we gotta examine you. And now you are.
But I have super strength, and they can't get me.
You'll be unhappy because now they're gonna hunt you down.
I'll be happy ripping their heads off their shoulders.
You will make no money. How you make money, yo?
Well, now I'm on the run.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But I'm super strong on the run.
Yeah.
I just walk in somebody's house and get out.
Mm-hmm. You know what pissed me off on Incredible Hulk 1 when he jumped from Mexico to.
You know, it's funny, man. I don't remember that movie. I only saw it the one time. I remember hating it.
Yeah.
And I've never seen it. I can't remember who the villain was. Was it
You talking about the very, very first?
Yeah.
It was his dad.
Yeah, but who was the villain? Like,
It was his dad.
yeah, but what was the villain's name? I'm saying that they do a
Nick Nolte.
It was terrible.
Yeah, and also I remember the one with Edward Norton when he jumped from Brazil to like what's a place in Spain? I'm like, how you jump? You leaped over the ocean. You can't fly.
What's something you said during sex that still haunts you?
Something I said during sex that still haunts me. It didn't haunt me, but I know I was wild for this. After a climax, I admitted a lot of things. As in, like, after she was coming, I said, I don't talk to you.
I just gave you herpes.
No. As in, we gotta talk. I'm gonna let you know that. Come on, man.
God damn.
Yeah.
You're God damn, lad. What is wrong with you?
Lackaroni Chaz, y'all. Make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast.
What'd you just tell her? As soon as you were done, he's like, all right, bitch, get out.
No.
He was like, I've been meaning to talk to you about some things.
No, I didn't climax.
I don't want to.
I didn't climax.
Oh, okay. You were just
She
giving her
climaxed. So she was
the plain face strokes?
No, she didn't. She didn't climb. I mean, I didn't climax. She did. So after she got this really good one, I'm gonna talk to you about our future. As in, like, there's no future.
There's no.
No, man. It was just like clearing up the air of like, okay, when you ask me this is the truth. Like this. It was like that. It was like, I know.
Yes, I'm seeing another one.
and
they're on the way.
And men.
You need to leave.
Our footage is on point.
Oh, that's great.
Hold on, let's see. Can y'all hear Dion? Oh, audio down?
Sounds like Dion is whispering. Good, y'all didn't even hear that anyway.
Can't hear me at all?
Where's my headphones at?
You should. Yeah, what happened all of a sudden?
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, you hear me, right?
Yeah, you sound fine.
Yeah, what are they talking about?
What are you talking about, man? You said I bet, Chaz. What are you talking about specifically? We say so many things.
I feel like when this podcast takes off, they're gonna go back to a lot of this. Like, is Lack worth the sponsorship?
I tell people all the time, you're the whole show, bro. You are.
I ask great questions.
Your reactions, the act outs, the laugh, I likes the whole show.
I really believe that Chaz is a great sparring partner.
Yeah. If it was just me, it would just be the random dumb stuff. But
I feel like it's more like I ask questions. Like the things you're doing right now, this is all out of here.
Yeah.
Did you do your 3?
Oh, what was the quote? Yeah, I did.
Okay.
The three other pills.
Yeah.
This is so stupid. This one's super dumb. What would you rather, size duck or 100 duck size horses?
A horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses.
I think I'm taking the one duck over. Ducks can be vicious, like those geese especially. I don't know how vicious a duck is.
Man, that's a great question.
That's
Because
a big
now
ass duck.
they can fly, so they can actually hit you with that sonic boom, win, and now you're just trying to like get close to it.
How strong are ducks? I feel like 100 horses kicking you, even if they're mini, they're this big,
Right.
but they're just back kicking you, mule kicks.
Yeah, I am. Also,
You're catching 200 legs.
have you heard of
Back.
Gronkowski?
Yeah, okay. You get kicking, but they're gonna come back. You think you're killing them off a kick? Oh, they're tough.
So I'm 340.
6'4".
You gonna body slam him?
I'm also a b-boy.
Okay.
I'm really incredible with doing.
Hey, you're just doing this is the spinner-rooney.
Spinner-rooney is nuts. I'm really great at breakdancing, yo. But universal people, pack up. Doing a hurricane kick. Like, oh!
100 duck-sized horses will fuck you up.
I'll take it.
They're jumping and kicking you.
They're about this big.
Yeah, but look how strong they would be.
But their strength is not that.
Yeah, they would be.
Their horsepower.
They won't have the horsepower. They'll still be strong.
Yeah.
Remember, animals, people forget, animals are usually all muscle.
Mm-hmm.
There's very few animals that are just nothing but fat.
Yeah.
And even amongst their fat, the strongest shit.
How fast?
That's another thing. There's 4 legs, bro.
Yeah, because I can knock out about 5 at a time and run away. And like
if one kicks your knee in,
but they're not that tall though.
They can reach your knee.
Maybe hit my shin.
I think you're underestimating how big a duck is. You're talking about width. You gotta talk about height. Is this here, right? Right, at least.
But they don't bite though.
I think they do bite.
Horses?
Talking about horse? Yeah, horses bite.
Horses bite?
Oh yeah.
Nah.
Oh yeah. I wish I saved the video of a horse bite. Yeah, I saw this video. This horse bit the shit out of this lady, and you could see it. I was like, damn, that looked terrible, bro.
Lack's a wild one. He doesn't have a filter, and Chaz eggs it on. Oh boy. I shouldn't have read that out loud.
Look at this. Bit the shit out of him. Look at that bite. Look at that bite.
Why do you have this saved?
I didn't. I put horse bite in and came right out. I'm gonna save it now though.
Horse bite.
Look at this.
Yeah.
A bunch of 100 of those.
But they'd be tinier though.
But but that's the problem. This is a time. Yeah. You're getting kicked in. Nah, I'm taking the one big duck. One big duck.
Imagine if it's like, and this right here,
slapping the shit at you with the wing.
yeah, and then it just to kind of like pick up wind.
But it's one.
But
it's one. I just got to get to his back so I can strangle it.
And they got them webbed feet.
The webbed feet, I'm not really worried.
If they step on you,
they don't really use.
Now you're suffocated. They put it right over your face. That's like a Ralph trash bag.
If that duck knew how to actually like smash you out like that, it's like,
yep. Quack, nigga, quack.
I feel like you have more of a filter than I do when we talk about filters. People go like black guys.
I think when it comes to me, I don't mind telling my story, and I omit a lot. I omit a lot of.
You're a scumbag. You have a lot of scumbaggery tales. Yeah, and it never ceases to amaze me. There's always a new scumbag story. And then I'm like, this happened 20 years ago.
20 years ago. In the 90s.
I go like, all this didn't happen. This is a span of 40 years.
I'm telling you, man, this is very long time ago.
What are you guys taking? 100 horse-sized ducks? Right. No, 100 duck-sized horses, or one horse. Damn it, one horse.
Say it again for the sake of
I'm messing up this shit. Did you guys rather have some battle? Let me just read it. What would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? What are you taking in a fight? I think I'm team one duck. That's a lot. If you could be haunted by one ghost, who would you want to haunt you?
The Holy Ghost.
Hey!
The Ghost of Jesus.
Yeah.
Tell me things.
That's too much pressure, man.
No.
That's too much. He'd be like, you shouldn't be doing that. I know, dude. I know.
Hey, right now at all times.
Some girl about to come over. You guys aren't married. I can't have sex with you because Jesus is here.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Yeah.
I want to sin a little bit. Can I just
Sin a little
can I
bit.
just pray to you later?
Yeah. The worst time is in it. You in it like, no, not now, not now. I'm so close. Like,
Dion, should you be in that vagina right now?
huh?
Take your penis out.
Wait, hold on. Who's that? Why does he have electricity?
I just zapped you.
Like he's was it a Palpatine?
He just shot you out.
Was it Palpatine?
What if he takes your dick? He's like,
No.
He throws it back in. Now you have a micro penis because you couldn't take care of it. Maybe you'll earn it back.
What if you had the effect of every time you lie, your penis got shorter like Pinocchio?
Oh. How much shorter would it get? Hey, you'll see. My niggas telling the truth.
Ooh! Like a centimeter. Like it just keeps like I could have swore I seen this girl video. Let me see the video I sent her. Like it's a lot longer.
How many lives was that ago?
It doesn't grow back.
She's like, how big is it? 8 inches. It's 6.
When he told the truth, did it grow back? Did it go smaller?
Did his nose go back?
Yeah.
Or did it go back down when he told
Yeah.
I think so.
Because I think it went back down, right?
I think so. Right? I don't know. I haven't seen Pinocchio in 30 years.
Right.
Ooh, people would either dudes would tell the. Would it be worth it to guys? That's how you get men to tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to be like penis strings every time. You'd be like, you're calling this live, just lose my peen size.
He's like, well, I ain't gotta worry about that. He's like, I'm lying now.
She said, I can literally wash your pants going down. You're wearing the gray sweats and I see nothing. Dang, dudes would have to just be honest.
And when she knows,
what's the equivalent for women?
Dryness.
No.
Yeah.
We get chapped.
Yeah.
You got chapped lips down there.
Yeah. You lose moisture.
Every time she's like, oh, I don't know why. You lying, man. You look 80. What?
Or her lips get longer. You know, some women are like,
oh, that would be just a lot.
The lips get longer and droopier.
No.
Yeah, that's the equivalent.
Gross. What if their clitorises got longer? Each time they lied until they were damn near meat. Lesbians would be happy.
Yeah.
Lesbians like, finally.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
I got a question for you.
What you got?
Would you rather be a billionaire
Yes.
with no genitals?
Oh.
Or great in bed, but you have no pleasure of it. You can't even feel it.
Billionaire with no genitals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or great in bed, but I can't feel it.
You can't feel it.
So
You're just doing it for her.
I'm just humping for exercise.
Yep.
Okay.
Just doing cardio.
Yeah. Wait.
So meaning you can't climax.
Okay,
$1
billion, no genitals.
Yep.
Do I still feel horniness or nothing?
Yes. But you can't do nothing with it. You look like Ken, the Barbie doll.
But wouldn't I not feel horny then? I don't have the part.
You feel it like I want to do something, but you can't do nothing. You're just
okay. But I haven't been noticed. Or I'm broke. Is the other side? Or I'm just where I'm at now.
You're where you at now.
I'm broke. Okay.
Great at bed.
Okay.
But
no pleasure.
You just like this is just chewing flavorless gum.
Taking
right
$1 billion. Yeah. If I can't get pleasure and I'm broke, what are we doing?
But you still get horny though.
But still,
yeah. And now women are throwing themselves.
What's the point of being horny if I can still smash and still can't feel anything? Like, what's the point?
Because now people are like, by far.
Yeah, sure, great, that's great, but I can't feel anything. So I'm just doing this for her pleasure. Give me my money. I can still go have a ton of fun. I just can't smash. I'd be like, hey, lick my what's the kin part called? Lick my
catch flat
heart. Lick my bottom. I don't know. I'm Googling, can you give yourself a rim job?
Now
Now you're trying to like restructure your spinal cord. Like, can I just go this way direction? I got the money for it. Can I find a way to rotate my spinal cord?
You have to find some lick my toes or something.
Yeah.
What else could you do? There's no point if I can't get aroused. I mean, if I can't have sex, but I'm aroused, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I have $1 billion. I'm still aroused, but I can't have intercourse. Right? Can't have anything.
Nothing
Or I'm broke, whatever that looks like. Right? Doing all right. Okay. However, I can't feel the horniness. I can't relieve the horniness I was feeling anyways.
Yeah, you can't feel nothing. You just going through the motion.
Yeah, what the hell do I do that for?
But again, you can use
now we're
mouth,
just wasting time.
You can use your mouth as a billionaire, as a billionaire. Also, if
I don't want to do that, if I'm a billionaire, what am I going down for?
If women are listen, if you are the GOAT of sex, the perfect penis, perfect size, you made women climax. Now people are like, I will pay you. So now you eventually will become.
So now you're a gigolo.
Yeah. And people will pay you like, trust me, by far, I've not came this hard ever. He's the guy.
Do you think you're going to smash your way to $1 billion?
Then you got to pick and choose.
Like, how much you charge?
Now your rate is going up. It was like, I start, my starting rate is.
You charging by strokes?
Yeah.
$1,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so upon assertion, she like, you're like, told you. How many times you want to come?
No, I'm taking $1 billion.
Still taking it.
Yeah.
You can't feel nothing. Both of them can't feel nothing.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the money.
But what's sad is you can be a lonely man because a woman's like, gosh, can you? We're lesbian at this point. We're happy.
I don't need you here.
And she wrote me a little part right here, like, you don't feel nothing?
Anything moving? No.
Here's $100,000. Leave me alone,
bro. I would never deal with women at all.
So you fuck with men?
Neither. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I would just be by myself.
Giving them the head.
I would just be by myself, bro. I'm like, it wouldn't matter. What difference does it make?
We can work, yo.
That's wild. I've been looking for gigolo work on Indeed. Ain't nobody hiring me. You're looking for the wrong things. You can't just come out and say gigolo. You gotta say like escort or something. Yeah. You gotta be more clever.
Could you
have this type of sex worker?
Yeah, you gotta find ways on Craigslist
to flag you.
Could you be a cameraman? $500 a day
for porn? No.
Why not? What's stopping you?
There's too much meat around.
Is that makes you gay because you're around penis?
No, I just don't want to record man meat.
You've seen it on porn.
Lesbian sites, I'd be like, oh, but the penis is an avatar for my penis. You see?
The penis is an avatar.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because literally I go like, oh, that's me. I'm the avatar, right?
But you usually click light-skinned people. Like, no, my dick got jaundice.
I don't try to look for the right penis. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Get money.
Wicked work.
Let me see if there's any more.
Hey, yo, shout out to Chaz Rogers, man, for creating these thumbnails for our page. Man, he does an amazing job.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Amazing job. I don't know who the person in the background is, but it's a great time.
But it's like, hey, that's enough. Yeah. I've come a long way.
Yeah.
I've been working at it.
Again, let me tell you something, man. I know people be clowning Tyler Perry, man, but this nigga is on fire.
Did he make was the last one good?
He is on fire right now.
I haven't seen. Was it good?
So the movie Straw is a lot of trauma, but that's Tyler Perry's recipe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it finds a way of kind of getting out of it. This is probably like the first Tyler Perry movie that didn't feel like a Tyler Perry movie after the first 20 minutes. The first 20 minutes was like, he usually sets up this movie with trauma, problem. This is how tumultuous this woman's life is going through.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll find a way to like love her. love this main character.
Mhm.
Redemption.
Right.
That's usually the formula of talent. All that to say is, like, this was probably the first one that didn't feel like. But what I admire of him being the producer, director, writer, editor, I tip my hat off for him for shooting this entire movie in 6 days. Which is
Damn.
yeah. It's when I say
Was Taraji?
Taraji P. Henson, Sherry Shepherd, and Tiana Taylor, 3 main characters.
Sherry Shepherd, okay.
Yeah, and they all serious. She played it's a drama role. So I admire that idea. Also, I admire him for just using when I say this nigga is using his stages. He will shoot 9 projects on his studios.
Yeah.
He will be like, all right, we're gonna shoot this at this time. While y'all setting up over here, I'm gonna walk over to the other studio and shoot a whole TV show, and then go over here while they setting up. And it's like how do you have that much continuity in your head? And
you gotta have a great team. And
he has, Sherry Shepherd said, he has like 12 cameras shoot at the same time from different angles. So he's shooting everything like a sitcom. Yeah. Like a multi-camera. Mm-hmm. So now it's like I got different angles, different reactions that the editors can have fun with. And like he's knocking them out. He can knock out like 13, 14 pages a day. Yeah. So I admire that as a new format of how to save money, because you're paying an actress a certain amount of money every single day. Mm-hmm. So you knock down 6 days, you're saving money. Right. But you obviously get the profit at the end. So this is all 2025. He has a show called Divorce Sisters.
That is the most uncreative title I ever heard.
Yeah, this is a TV show.
Divorce Sisters.
That's exactly what it is. Divorce Sisters, all 2025. Excuse me. Also, his numbers are getting higher too. Like the IMDb ratings, they're getting higher now. So I don't know if he's working with people or he's using ChatGPT to kind of help him. He writes, produces, directs. He doesn't edit. Divorce Sisters, Straw, She the People, another TV show. Young Dylan, Ruthless, Tyler Perry Duplicity, The Oval, Beauty in Black, Zatima, Sisters, 688. All these were within. I'm sorry. So all those within 2025.
What's 688? Is that an action?
That's movie? On Netflix with Kerry Washington.
It's an action movie or no?
It's a story about the black women who, who was giving out mail to the people who was in war.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all this was in 2025. It's coming out 2025. Mind you, it's only 6 months in. So like he has these TV shows that's been going on forever, like Sisters and Bro with Barry. Mm-hmm. Like Divorce in Black was a big hit. Like it's like he's knocking these mugs out so quickly, and he's still relevant, as in like he's popping up like, hey y'all, he's doing his little podcast and talking to people, encouraging people. He's going to award shows. Oh, this dude is knocking this stuff out quick, So I admire that as a creative. People like you always got this trauma bond. You doing this trauma content for black people. I don't like it. I hate it. And I was like, dude, he has an audience.
I don't like pitting these two against each other. Okay,
who's them?
Well, I'm gonna tell you. You have Tyler Perry, who's so accomplished. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's been in the business 20 plus years, right?
Okay.
He's accomplished a lot. However, he doesn't have a great movie resume. Mm-hmm. And then you have Sinners.
Yep. Ryan Coogler,
who hasn't done a lot,
mm-hmm.
but it has done astronomical numbers
mm-hmm.
and high film ratings, right? As a director, writer. Who's had the better career?
Sure. Great question.
Who's had the better career so far? Because
as
far as content goes.
This is his first project with his own IP, though.
Okay.
All
No?
this is
What about Fruitvale Station?
it's not his IP. He
Why
didn't
not?
create that. That was based off a true story.
Was it a? It's an event that happened, but did somebody own the rights to Fruitvale Station?
I'm sure you got to do some sort of deal with the parents and the family, right?
I don't know.
You
I don't
can't
know.
say
I don't know
I
if that
own
counts
this.
as IP.
As in, I created this.
Sure,
you
you
probably
could.
wrote it.
We can do a movie about the Watts riot, like or about Rodney King. We could do something like that.
Sure.
But I'm just saying, like Rocky, yes. Black Panther, yes. Sinners, yes. But he's 5-0 or something like that.
Yeah.
With major hits.
But also, what are you here for? Why are you creating content? Ryan Coogler does have power, but can he be like, I'm going to hire only Black people, can only cast this many people with my money?
After that deal he just got, and I don't know what his crew looks like. I mean, his cast is majority Black in most of his films, but I don't know what his crew looks like, as far as cameramen and stuff like that. But after that deal he just got, he just wrote his own ticket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be in that. I'm not gonna call him a Spielberg realm already, but or like a what's his name? Who's the other white dude? Tarantino. He's not in those realms yet, but he's a couple away. Like how many movies away? Tarantino's only had 9 or 10 movies.
Yeah.
So how many movies is he away from being like that guy?
So we also got to factor in that Tyler Perry comes from plays, right? So plays is like rehearsal. And then we're going to shoot.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go because we can't mess up.
Right.
So he's using that format for films and TV shows. So it's like, this is why I'm cutting out a lot of money, a lot of locations. But here's also the thing. I'm shooting in my locations. So I'm also saving a lot of money from that.
Yeah.
He's borrowing a lot of money from other projects. So he's just pretty much just cycling the entire money all over the show. So now his net worth, obviously, is a billionaire now. So it's brilliant because also Marvel and other locations are using his locations to make their spots on green screen.
Great business.
Right. But what are we talking about? As in like if he keeps doing this, he's gonna get better.
Right. Has Ryan Coogler already passed him as a great director?
Yeah.
Is he already a better? I was talking about career, right? Ryan's only had 5 movies. I think I might be off.
It's a good question, yeah. Who has a better career, Tyler Perry or Ryan Coogler?
I have to go. Tyler Perry's done so much. He's done so much, right? However, what gets knocked is his quality of stuff.
Right.
Ryan Coogler hasn't done a ton, but his quality is crazy, right?
Yeah. So it's like this. It's like this. What's a better business? We're talking about like Morton's Steakhouse versus like one Morton. Listen, here we go. One Morton Steakhouse versus 30 Taco Bells, right? They make the same amount of money.
People love some Taco Bell,
right? What they say, they make the same amount of money. So who would you be like, wow, this person is successful, right? Morton obviously has high quality $50 steaks versus Taco Bell has steak flavored tacos that are $2. So you'd be like, wow, quality over quantity.
You have one production. This is your dream product, right? This is your baby you work on your whole life. This is going to set you up forever. You get to have one producer / one director. You taking Tyler or you taking Coogler?
For one project.
One project.
If it's one project,
this is what you've been working on. You can be in a Tyler world, right? Which is infinite now, right? At this point,
right?
Or you could be in the Coogler world.
If it's just one project, Ryan Coogler. But if it's like, hey, we got several ideas of picking.
Go Coogler with the several ideas.
But here's the thing: if it's like you got to make this work, I'm going Ryan. But if it's like, hey, we got $1 million. What can you squeeze out of this? Like, Tyler.
He could probably knock out 19 projects with a movie. and about 7.
But I wonder how much he do at Fruitvale Station for.
Yeah.
What was the budget of Fruitvale Station?
Here's an answer from Vintage Kitchen.
2.5 mil.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty low budget for a big budget. I mean, for this movie is like it was. Ryan Coogler has better quality. He doesn't have any he does not have any losses. Quality is better. Ryan has a crew and they are mostly women. Oh, they know that.
That's dope.
That's the question. Who's had the better career? The answer is Tyler has had a better career because he's had the longer career to go through, in my opinion. He's had the longevity, which is a big deal when we're talking about career. Right. But also, if I had to say who had the fastest boom, I kind of want to say Tyler also because
his plays hit hard.
Yeah, the plays hit hard and then the movies hit hard. And Tyler has a couple $100 million movies, I believe.
Right.
So he also was like kapow out the gate too. He doesn't have a billion one under his belt, like. But you know, Coogler had the Disney behind him, he had the Black Panther behind him. That was a huge one to have.
Also, he has Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah,
that helped a lot.
Yeah,
because he sold the idea of Creed. And let's do it. So the Rocky franchise was already fired.
I mean,
so it was
iconic.
It was a great idea right after Fruitvale. And obviously he owned that IP as well.
Do you think if Tyler said, I'm only directing things that I'm not doing, like if he went like in the Hollywood route, he would get a bunch of offers and not just his own stuff?
Say it again?
Like if Tyler was like, okay, I'm done doing like my own things. I'm gonna go start directing other films for people. You know what I mean?
I think he would be pigeonholing himself. Not pigeonholing, but like he would be like, I can do a lot more, you know, in this time.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's moving differently. He's moving like a 2025 basketball team versus like everybody else is like, we move.
So that half
80s.
Court, yeah.
He's like, hey, slow down. Let's call some timeouts.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we get them lines.
Tyler's a chucker. He is chucking that rock up.
Yeah. So yeah. Tyler,
he's like, shoot it for half court. It's a great shot. See if, no, it's all right. We'll get another chance.
He has no timeouts. He has not called timeout at all. It's like, you know, we can't.
You want to challenge that play?
Tyler Perry's like, yo, can you? I really feel like that was a foul. That's good.
That's fine. It's all right. We don't want
it. We don't need that.
Take free throws. Actually, we're good. Yeah. You want the free throws? You trying to win the game? I'm trying to get the game over. Yeah. 82 seasons today.
And like I said, when people work with him, they're like, man, I am appreciative. I'm so appreciative of him. So also look at this as an actor. If you can, it's kind of hard to factor in this time because to become an entertainer, it's about how much time I need to be on this project. How taxing will this be on me? So if you do an entire movie in 5 or 6 days versus going to, you know, Australia for 6 months, and he's found a way to condense, but also pay you the same amount of money for the time you would be on that 6 months to such a smaller time.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I see it the same kind of model Ben does, but with way less of the budget, right?
Right.
But we've done 13 episode in 10 days, sitcom wise, which is crazy, right? And everybody gets a big chunk for 2 weeks of work.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure execs is like, thank you. We saved a lot of money.
Right.
And we better make this back, you know, with all these residuals and stuff.
Right.
I mean, with all this, these reruns and whatnot. But yeah, man, I think he figured out a way to cheat the system. Actors don't like it because it's like, I don't like that take.
I can give a better performance.
Yeah, and it's like, nope, we will figure out a way to do some ADR.
That's the one I wanted.
we'll cut to somebody else and do an ADR if it didn't hit.
Yeah.
But that's what it's like, rehearsal. Like, knock this mug out, read it on your own time because you only got one shot. Because you're gonna look bad when you realize better performance.
Yeah. What do you think makes Ryan Coogler a great director?
Because it's an art, as in
you take your time with your storyboard. You find ways of shooting at low angles and doing long shots, and you're telling the story with the camera.
Yeah.
And which was very huge. Like I learned a lot from watching his behind the scenes of the reason I chose this angle is because it went from a establishing shot.
Which behind the scenes?
This was behind the scenes of Black Panther 1. There was a scene where it was this long shot that it started off from the top. It was an establishing shot, and it came down with the crane, and then it showed the environment walking with the actors.
Is this the casino?
Yeah. It showed the actors, showing everybody walking with them. And then just real quick, it showed the front door, and then went over around the shoulder like that. Like now it's over the shoulder like that. So it was like, this was a very artsy shot.
Yeah.
To get right to it. So you don't have to keep cutting around because that's the beauty of like you're doing so much in so little time.
Right.
You start bouncing around with shots. People are like, where we at?
You know, I'm an idiot. So there's only a few movies where I noticed the directing. And Creed, the first one, was when I was like, yo, who directed this? I said, yo, this director is killing. I said, whoever did this is murder. And then I was like, oh, Coogler.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was them as a combo.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, he ripped it.
Yeah, when it like this, even like tilting the camera to the side a little bit lets me know that like my world is starting to become like shooken up. Yeah. Shooting at a low angle, shooting up, showing that somebody's had a little dominance on you. Shooting from like through the lens of like some trees lets us feel like we're we're sneaking. Like if you shoot through some foliage, you show like we should be hearing this. Right. It's like, why are you here? Right. So now it feels like
we're all in the secret.
Right.
We're all overhearing.
Yeah.
We're eavesdropping too.
Right. Shooting in the car, or when you're in the back seat and you're driving, it gives you the impression of like something in the window was about to happen. So once we're focusing on where they're driving, and this little movement right here is like something's about to happen, it gives you a little bubbling feeling. Like I said, I learned this from a lot of directors. Like it gives you the feeling of like pay attention to what's about to happen. And then just if a person who's driving take their eyes off the camera, like no, like look forward, something's about to happen, and then but what's about to happen is the bomb drops on this person. They say something like, I want a divorce. That was that feeling. Just stuff like that, though. If that makes sense to anybody. But I love the art of directing.
Good answers. Yeah, man.
New York home.
What's on New York home? That's about it. We gave you guys 2 hours.
Yeah, we did.
You know?
And my tooth didn't come out.
Hey, like I said, I'm probably not going to drop this as a whole episode. What do you think? Break it up? Yeah, I think I'm just going to break up the 12.
Are you just going to do it as a content?
Yeah.
Give us 2 more.
Give us 2 more. 2 more hours?
Yeah. I need to get my TikTok up and going because a lot of people keep saying.
I thought you just tried to.
Yeah, but they're also saying put your credit card up here. Time, y'all. I'm going live on TikTok, and they asked me to put my credit card up here so they can pay me. I didn't know that was an option. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah, see. TikTok on Lackaroni.
Yeah, get on TikTok. I think you should definitely do that, man.
I keep trying to make it move on Lackaroni Chaz, but it don't be.
Well, you got to start posting from it.
I have
and then posting on Instagram as Lackaroni Chaz, and then added us and collaborated versus you as the person.
The Lackaroni Chaz Instagram is moving. I'm talking about TikTok.
Okay.
And that's when I post by itself, but it's not. It's not moving, bro. Not like it should be.
Thanks, fellas. I'm about to head over. Oh, that's what we doing?
Oh man.
Huh? You supporting other kids?
That bum. Tell him tell him Chaz sent you and said he's terrible.
What inspired y'all to start on time today? We didn't start on time. We didn't start early.
Yeah, we're leaving actually. Yeah. Looking slim, Lack.
Oh. Well, look at that. Yeah, hold that in.
I just bought a bigger shirt. I was going to try. What time, Twilla? Which one? Which one,
Come on by, young Twilla.
Oh, you want to try to challenge me in Easy Try? Here go. Okay. This is hard. You might actually be able to do this, Lack. Okay. I can't do it. You have to say toy boat 5 times fast. Okay. Toy boat. Ready? Right. Toy boy. I can't just going. Toy boat. Why is it so hard? Mm-hmm. Toy boat. Toy boy. Toy boy. Toy boat. Toy boy. Toy.
Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boy. Toy boy.
Why is it so hard?
Toy boy. Boy. Toy. Boy. Toy. Boy. Toy. Boy, toy, boy, toy, boy, toy.
You are saying it the opposite way. It is toy boat.
Toy boy. Toy boat.
Toy boat. Toy boy. Toy.
Toy boy. Toy.
Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boy. Toy boy. Toy boy. Toy boy. Toy boat. Toy boat, toy boy, toy boy, toy boy. That sounded like English Jamaican toy boy, man.
Still not gonna type it out like they got it. It's all simple, guys. All you gotta do is hit with toy boy.
Man, that was one I said.
Was it accidentally how y'all doing it?
No, she was like, "Hey, try this. Say toy boat 5 times." I was like, "Toy boat." I was like, "Easy." I was like, "Toy boat." Oh, that's a toy boy.
This is my life.
Toy boat
with normal words.
Toy boat. Even when I try to focus, like toy boat, toy boy, toy boy. It is. I don't know what happens in the toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat. Why is it hard? It's just hard to.
It's the same O.
Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat. It is tough.
Somebody said teriyaki tortoise. Teriyaki tortoise. Teriyaki tortoises. Teriyaki tortoises, teriyaki tortoises, teriyaki tortoises, teriyaki tortoises.
Teriyaki tortoises is easier than toy boat. Yeah, toy boat. That sounds like a Nigerian. Toy boy, toy boy.
Yeah, y'all at home, y'all do it.
Yeah, Fresco says it's hard. It is.
Yeah, look at y'all looking like idiots.
All right, y'all, we out of here, man. You get no song today because it's not a real episode. So we out.
This is a content day, y'all.
Getting out of here. Mm-hmm. And I'll post. Well, it doesn't matter, y'all. But I'm gonna post Brent's episode finally up.
I don't know how I'm gonna eat today.
All right, y'all. It's good seeing you folks.
I really don't know how to eat today. Oh, yeah. Also, I'm going to record the rap after we get done with this. Sorry, y'all. This week is gonna be very tumultuous. Hey, B. Taylor.
What's up, B. Taylor?
I have no idea. Are you new here?
You just caught the end.
That's what she said.
She said, "No check, please. No check, please."
No check, please, man. No.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat,
toy boy, toy boy. I got to.
Peace, y'all.
Man, I got to. Yeah, I got my credit card in this.
Oh, you're gonna hang out with them for a while, huh?
Yeah.
You're gonna do the rap.
Yeah.
Well, I am not. I'm gonna try to get back before traffic gets stupid. Situations will arise. All right. So you finish off here.
Let's get out of here, man.
You not gonna record?
Yeah, I'm gonna strip phone for a little bit. There we go. Give him a little strip for a bit.
Oh boy. All meat.
All meat. All meat. I don't know how I'm gonna eat, man.
What you mean?
Because my tooth.
Oh yeah.
My toothlesses came loose. My dentist said they only can look out for me in the morning. All right, y'all.